Hi, it's Daniel here from BHG Marine in Lymington. I'm here today on this Jeanneau Mary Fisher 795 Sport. This particular boat is fitted with the Yamaha 250 horsepower electric steer engine and is packed full of options. So let's have a look around. We'll start the walk around video of this Jeanneau Mary Fisher 795 Sport by having a look at the outside hull details. Now the boat shares the same hull as the regular cruising Jeanneau Mary Fisher 795, but the boat does have a slightly different internal layout. As you can see, we have the side hull door giving you easy access in and out of the boat. We have the bow thruster tunnel, and as we come around to the bow, you will see that the anchor windlass is actually slightly offset to one side. That gives you very good and easy access in and out of the boat over the bow should you be approaching a pontoon bow first to drop people in and out of the boat. The hull design is certainly very familiar from the regular cruising Mary Fisher 795, but we can see the different wheelhouse here with the raked back windscreen and the complete walk around decks. We also have this new black and red block graphics on the side of the boat, setting it apart from the rest of the cruising range. And the 795 is rated to a maximum of 250 horsepower. This particular boat is fitted with the Yamaha 250 horsepower V6 engine with the integrated electric steering. We've also got the extended bathing platforms fitted on this particular boat. The 250 horsepower engine gives you a top speed of around about 35 knots. It cruises at around about 22 knots at 4,500 RPM, so it's a very quiet and comfortable cruiser at those speeds. The 200 horsepower engine gives you a top speed of about 29 knots. Cruising speed at around about 22 knots, but now at about 5,000 RPM due to the different gearing in the engine. As we move up onto the platform, you can see the large open deck space and the walk around wheelhouse. The Sport has the walk around both sides of the wheelhouse, giving you easy access up onto the bow. Now the boat can be configured in a couple of different ways. This particular boat has the aft rear window instead of the door, and we have fitted the aft cockpit galley. Now as you can see, we have the gas barbecue option configured in the cockpit galley with some cup holders. And we also have the sink here with pressurized running cold water. There is also some storage space underneath the galley. This is a great area for entertaining, barbecuing, fishing and water sports. Here we have the live bait well. And we have the aft closing gate here. And the same on the starboard side as well. Just giving you a bit more safety and security should you have young children or dogs on board the boat. The seating in the aft cockpit is modular and all folds away. So here we have the starboard side folding side bench. The aft bench also folds away, and both of these seats are configured with backrests, and we have the port side folding bench here as well. This allows you to have lots of seating for a sociable and comfortable aft cockpit, but also allows you to fold these away to give you a much bigger cockpit deck space should you want the space for fishing, or perhaps inflating a dinghy or a donut or getting out water skis, that sort of thing. Makes the boat very, very practical and usable. The aft cockpit table that you see here is also removable, so that can be folded away. We have fitted the boat with these aft cockpit work lights. These are super bright LED lights which light the back of the boat up at night time. And we have the rod holders fitted to the wheelhouse roof here too. Coming around the deep and wide starboard walkway, all at deck level until we get to this bow section here where there's a small step up, we have the bow cockpit area. Now this is a really lovely, comfortable seating area. You have easy access to the anchor windlass, access over the bow in and out of the boat, and then U-shaped wraparound seating with backrests. The table here is also removable. There's cup holders mounted around the seating area too. And this area can even be converted into a huge sunbed, as you can see here with these inset photographs. This gives the boat two completely separate seating areas. It's ideal for taking out multiple families and friends to have two separate zones on board. Up on the roof you have the roof bars, useful for storing paddleboards. And we can see here the wide wraparound windscreen, which is raked back and has windscreen wipers. We have the big wide opening side door. This provides very easy access in and out of the wheelhouse. And the boat becomes very easy to own and close up once you finish for the day. Just shut the doors and away you go. Now there's two doors into the wheelhouse, one on the port side, one on the starboard side. And this boat can be configured with the aft door, but I actually prefer the boat with the aft window and the cockpit galley. We have here the electronic Yamaha controls, electric throttle controls, electric steering, the Yamaha touchscreen display, and the Garmin 12-inch touchscreen display as well. This is an upgrade over the standard 9-inch unit. We have the automatic zip wake trim tabs and the bow thruster control, as well as all of the switchgear. This boat will also come fitted as standard with the Yamaha autopilot system. That comes as standard as long as you opt for the electric steering option. The helm seat here is mounted on a swivel, and this bottom bolster here can be lifted up to give you a bit more space for standing at the helm. The co-pilot seat will pivot forwards and backwards. That allows you to sit facing forwards or facing backwards to face people behind you. And there is of course seating all the way across the back of the boat. So you have safe and comfortable seating inside the boat for 5 people. There is a fridge mounted underneath that central seat, and there is also a sink mounted underneath that rear starboard cushion. Here is a handy footrest when you're at the helm, and you can see here the Yamaha autopilot controls. The console is really nicely configured, everything's very easy into hand. Up in the bow you have the berth conversion. That small triangular cushion will fit down into that gap to give you a bit more of a bigger bed. It's a handy space to get down for a quick night on board, but also a very useful space for storing all of your luggage and all your equipment for a day's out on the water. You have easy access here through this hatch into the forward cockpit area, and that makes it very easy for putting all the cushions away from that bow cockpit. Into the heads compartment, you can see we have a sea toilet fitted on this boat, and that is fitted with a holding tank, and you have a sink with running fresh water and a small porthole window. And that large entrance door on the port side. And finally, that wraparound windscreen. All of the interior windows and doors do have curtains, so if you did want to spend a night on board the boat, then the interior will completely cover with curtains, giving you a total blackout inside the boat. This Jeanneau Mary Fisher 795 Sport is available to view at BHG Marine at Lymington. Please do not hesitate to contact us should you want to make a viewing or if you would like any further information. Thank you very much for watching.